We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, a terrific matchup to decide who represents the NFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. On the visitor's sideline, a look there at the head coach of the Seahawks. His guys have played well in their 2 playoff wins, but a really tough task here. His counterpart on the Bucs sideline is Todd Bowles. His guys fired up, the #1 seed, trying to see this thing through and get to the Super Bowl. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from Raymond James Stadium. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin then. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Playoff football always brings a different level of energy, Mike, and now here you are on the road, NFC Championship game. You understand this home crowd, they are going to be on their feet. They've been looking forward to this day for weeks, so get off to a good start. Operate the system, get in and out of the huddle. Sometimes it's the team that settles in the quickest that ends up having the best success throughout the rest of the game.
To the ground, he'll get it again. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. They get an even 20 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
He'll stay on the ground. He's got another first down and more. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
At the 32-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's dropped down inside the 20-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down. A handoff as they try to run it here. This time the sliding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Here's a run. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Just an ideal start, Mike. You're on the road. You're in the playoffs. Anytime you can go down there and end with a score, it just takes the crowd down a notch. They've been tailgating. They've wanted to start this game hot. Maybe let doubt start to creep in that, I know we're playing a game at home, but man, these guys came to play.
Point after try forthcoming. He knocks it through. And the Seahawks will take the early advantage. They lead 7-0 in this NFC title game. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Jones now on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
These are the type of games, Mike, where you can become a legend not only for your franchise, but to the entire city. His play throughout the year has helped them get to the point where the NFC Championship is taking place in their stadium. If he's able to continue to play at that high level over these next 4 quarters, this team's going to have a real shot to end the weekend as NFC champions.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 34-yard line.
The tight end Moore in motion. They'll run with the rookie from Auburn. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and less than a yard.
They'll try to sneak it here, and he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
Let's go.
Now this time, he'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 6. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
He'll try to run for it with Williams. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there.
Only a yard. It's 4th down.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Seahawks offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
And the Seahawks 1st down.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
At the 38-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. Fought through that first contact. It'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now a give up the middle. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. Seahawks football beginning this 2nd quarter as they come up now on 3rd and 7. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And this is going to remain a 1-possession game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's good. For a first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. On first down, right back to Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
And a first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 20, here's second and 5.
At the Seahawks 20-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
He'll drop to throw. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Here now, third and 5.
Incomplete.
Let's go
Brings
now.
up third and 5.
Go.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Makes the score Seahawks 7. Buccaneers 3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Seahawks offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down. He'll look to throw. On the run to the right. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down.
For a Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 36.
Up the middle they go. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now give on the ground, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. From the 21, here's second down and 9. Now a run, and some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Seahawks go out to a 10-3 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start first and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Come on, set! Cowboy!
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
We're going to put a man in motion to the right. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Pick up of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to the air one more time. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Let's go! 19!
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he will not get to the mark. In fact, he's going to lose yardage on the play. And it'll bring up 4th down.
He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bucs cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Seahawks offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
1st down, Seahawks.
Throwing now from the gun. To the right side here. Pass is caught. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this 1st half.
2nd and a yard at their 48-yard line.
He's going to look for the home run ball. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. Tight end, it's Ingram. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. They'll look to throw again. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down.
They'll look to throw yet again. Exiting the pocket right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down. He'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula and come out on top in this tight one as we hit the second half. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. Trailed by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They run over center with Williams. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4.
They'll go with the sneak. And it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. Williams hit, and he loses the football. And the Seahawks have come up with the recovery.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
The Seahawks offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. They'll throw out of the gun. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Bucs offense. And their running back set to go once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up as the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He'll get this out wide. That'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
It's 3rd and 1.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he is going to have a Buccaneers 1st down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
That's
First and 10.
Buccaneers, first down. First and 10 at the 48.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. Going right, it's taken in, and he will be out of bounds right around the 35.
Buccaneers, first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
First down, it is Williams. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
70 line. Shut up.
They send the tight end in motion. Throwing now on third and long. This one intercepted. He gets free. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. What a time for a pick six for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick six.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick six them, and you're able to extend that lead.
Here's Brown on now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Seahawks are able to extend the lead. It's now 17-6.
Buccaneers, 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Bucs offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with first and 10.
On the ready. Come on. Ready.
Putting the tight end in motion. Now, faking the give. The throw here is complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's second down and a yard. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
One quarter remains in the NFC Championship Game. This is the NFL Playoffs on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Tight end going in motion here. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 42 now, here's second and 2.
At the 42-yard line.
Back to throw. That's out wide to Williams. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
He'll look to throw. They're trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Second and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game, he should have come up with that one. But he doesn't. And now third down comes up. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
They'll throw here on third and short. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for two reasons. One, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. Two, teams' willingness to go for it on fourth down is at an all-time high.
Makes the score Seahawks 17.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
He's brought down at the 31. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 31, here's second down and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. That's into traffic, but taken in. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
That's good.
They get 18 on that one. First down, Seattle.
18 on the play.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super concerned. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Seahawks.
They'll stay on the ground. Space to run inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Seattle. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Extra point coming now from Brown. He's got it, and the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to take over once again. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll drop this down to Williams. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7. After 27.
Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
It's another run here for Williams. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll go again here with Williams. Down the sideline, past the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll look to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Here is 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
They'll go with Williams. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
The running back, again the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. They try to run it here. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go. 2nd and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. It's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. 1st down.
1st down, Seattle.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11. Down to a knee here. And cue the celebrations. They are on their way to the Super Bowl. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. As their fans will celebrate, they claim the George Halas Trophy, champions of the NFC. Next stop, the Super Bowl. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Plenty of action to get you caught up on. Let's start in Tampa. The Bucs at home to take on the Seattle Seahawks. And here's the Seahawks running back. He's going to get into the secondary, and he'll take it all the way. That's a 36-yard touchdown run.
Seattle Seahawks. Around the globe, wherever you are, welcome to America's great sports day. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Super Bowl Sunday. Great to share with you one more time, Greg. What a 2025 season, all the twists, all the turns, and it all culminates tonight here in Santa Clara.
And I think this is a matchup, Mike, that I don't know how many people have just even a couple of weeks ago. But you look at the rosters, both sides of the ball, very well balanced, very well coached. So I think the biggest thing each team told us all week was, let's just handle the emotions of the pregame. Let's handle all of the lead up. Because once that ball's kicked off, let's just rely on what's gotten us here. And I think we're in for a treat.
This taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
All week long, they just keep telling themselves it's just another game, and then reality sets in. And I promise, as he takes the field right now, Mike, the thoughts and the emotions swirling around his head, he's got to do his best to harness it. These are the games that legacies are built upon. He understands, even though he's had this long journey, he is going to be judged based on these next 4 quarters.
And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. 3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. Try to pick this one up on the ground. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Seattle.
A gain of 14. And the Seahawks first down.
Go! 60 by 6. Go!
They'll stick with him again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Seahawks.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down. Now this time, they'll look to throw. And he could not set his feet to fire that one. It is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that first down mark, but they're going to mark him just short. So 3rd down coming up.
3rd and inches.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
On the return, here comes Davis. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
You just can't imagine the emotions and the thoughts swirling around his head as he takes the field on this opening drive, Mike. I mean, you think of the journey they've been on, their regular season, that gauntlet of playoff games through the AFC playoffs, and now here they are. He's taking the field as the starting quarterback in the Super Bowl, and he's 4 quarters away from living out his dream.
Off the play fake, here's Brady. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Brady to throw. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
It's 2nd and 8 at that 18-yard line.
60. Brady looking to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Now the try for an extra point. The kick is good. And the Patriots move out to a 7-3 lead.
Seahawks 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He's to midfield. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. The Seahawks offense ready to get going with their second possession. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. From the 41, here's 2nd and 6. They'll give on the ground, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Here's 3rd and 7.
And it's 3rd down.
He'll throw it left, and that's his running back. A gain of 17 yards. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
17 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, they'll run. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's a run. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Patriots 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter as they will see what they can do with this 3rd and goal. They'll run. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Point after, coming up here. And the operation looks to be fouled up there. This ball pushed wide to the right. It's no good. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Patriots offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
That's good for our Patriots. First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To throw is Brady. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Brady. Open man is Davis. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 5.
49-yard line.
Let's go now.
To throw, it's Brady. The 2nd down throw is incomplete. third down. They need 5.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They bring their tight end right. On third down, it's Brady. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line.
Their own 19-yard
The
line.
Seahawks offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Moving to his right. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Pretty clear coming into this game that this offense felt that they had a distinct advantage running the ball. It was a matchup that they thought all week went in their favor, and so far the results indicate that they were spot on.
That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Quick throw here is complete, and he looks to be a bit short of the line, and that is going to bring up 4th down. And he got all of this one, headed for the sideline. That's going to be out of bounds. Well judged and spotted right at the 10-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. On play action, he'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, they go with Dillon. And a nice game, getting this to about the 23-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Get this out wide to Dillon. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 24-yard line.
Now Brady. Going for it all. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Here's Brady. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Here's their punter now. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. That is fielded at the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Seahawks offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
1st down, Seahawks.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Ooh. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. 1st down, Seattle.
1st down, Seattle.
Here we go. Check out.
Here's a run going left. open space inside the 10. And he's in. What a drive. Touchdown, Seattle. That is second touchdown of this Super Bowl. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Here's Brown on now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Seahawks will make it a two-score game as they are now up 9. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Patriots offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
Brady set to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That helps. Going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. That caught by Davis. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. To the air is Brady. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Back to the air one more time. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw again. Quick hitting slant there. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Slot man in motion left. Back to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete. Good drive to this point. Now can he convert on 3rd and 3? He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now
to the goal line and in. Touchdown, New England. The kicking team off for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Pats will cut it to a 2-point lead.
Seahawks 16,
leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Back to throw here to begin the drive. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 40.
Now they'll set up to throw. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. The Seahawks going to bring their kicker out and try a field goal. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. So, 2 quarters down here in Santa Clara. The Super Bowl 60 halftime. Straight ahead with Scott Hanson.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hanson with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. This one still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as our second half is about to get underway. Davis now to return it. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Patriots offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here. They'll begin it with 1st and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 5.
At the 38-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Brady. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On play action, here's Brady. It's caught by Dillon. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 10
yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 46-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Dillon. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
It's another go with Dillon. There he goes, inside the 30. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. Decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2. They'll try to pick this up with a run. And this time he'll be stopped short of the goal line, maybe a little winded after that long touchdown run. In any event, the try for 2 fails. This one taken at the 7. That'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Seahawks offense and their running back set to go once more. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Here's a 3rd and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Plays and out. It's 4th down.
And that one not returnable, out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. The Patriots offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10.
All right, So anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest game.
And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
It's a loss of 2.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Brady to throw. And that is incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
A gain of 14. And the Seahawks, 1st down.
Up the middle they go. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
1st down, Seahawks.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On 2nd down, they run the counter. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down. They'll stay on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing now from the gun. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. 2nd reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
And the Seahawks, 1st down.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he gave one man the slip and going to take this one forward. Pick up a 3. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now, faking the give. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
So now, with the lead up to 5, they're going to go for 2 and try to extend it out to 7.
The Seahawks will line up.
They're going to try to run it in. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. On the return, here comes Davis. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Patriots offense getting set to get back to work. Here's Brady. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Let's go. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Now Brady. Get this out wide to Dillon. And he won't get away. Good attack there to get him down behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 44-yard line.
To throw, it's Brady. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. Big play coming up. This is third down. Brady looking to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To the air is Brady. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 3 at the 31-yard line.
To throw is Brady. Open man is Davis. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught.
Brady's pass. Complete to number 18. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 on the Seahawks 24.
From the 24 now, here's second and 9. Brady set to throw. We're trying to set up the screen to Dillon. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get their man, and it's no gain.
A 1-yard pickup.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. He'll look to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Brings up second and 10.
Check.
Back to the air again on second and 10.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come back. I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. His drive will start on the ground, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
At the 29-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll come up here. First and 10.
First down, Seahawks.
They'll stick with him again. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up second and 9.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Number 87. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have the Seahawks first down as they are able to keep this drive moving.
gain on the play. First down, Seattle.
turn and hand this one off. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
I'll give on the ground, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 12. And the Seahawks first down.
Right back to him on first down. He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that one. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
A gain of 1 yard. First down, Seahawks.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Ready, set.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Set, set, go.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
And it's 3rd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
They'll drop to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one.
Cowboy 80.
This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. And that's going to do it in their 50th anniversary season. What a celebration. The Seattle Seahawks, Super Bowl champs for the 2nd time. Wow, you talk about a compelling Super Bowl. That's as good as we could ask for, Greg. A struggle, tight till the end, but ultimately, one team had a little bit more, and they are now the champions.
And as in the case in so many Super Bowls, Mike, your entire franchise, and for a lot of these players, their legacies are altered by a play here, a play there. This could have been a totally different outcome, but let's give credit to the champs. They made the plays when they needed, and that's NFL ball, and I'll tell you what, they're going to enjoy this celebration.
On the podium, Commissioner Roger Goodell presenting the Lombardi Trophy to the Seattle Seahawks, champions of Super Bowl 60. So that'll do it for another sensational season of the NFL on EA Sports. For our entire team and with my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, good night from Santa Clara, California.
Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get you caught up on. Why don't we start out in Foxborough? The Patriots at home to take on the Seattle Seahawks. And it's the Seahawks quarterback, a 14-yard touchdown pass. The Seahawks get it done. Congratulations to them. They are your Super Bowl champions. Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get you caught up on. Why don't we start out in Foxborough? The Patriots at home to take on the Seattle Seahawks. And it's the Seahawks quarterback. Well done here. It's a touchdown. The Seahawks get it done. Congratulations to them. They are your Super Bowl champions.